Hello my beautiful people, Swt Sadie J coming back at you. I am getting ready to decorate a cake and I'm hoping you guys can see it. Sorry about that. I thought I had it set right. You guys see that? How's the vision? So I was trying to make a little cake for my neighbor down the hall. And what you see me doing right now is just trimming off the top of the one layer of cake, where I'm going to just take it in a paper plate and take it on my cooling rack and just grate it up and make cake crumbs so that I can decorate the cake with the cake crumbs when I'm done. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of buttercream icing. I cheated and tried to make chocolate buttercream today by using chocolate syrup and it came out, my buttercream came out a little sticky. It was really nice and fluffy before I put all the chocolate syrup in it. So, because you know, sometimes it be like that. We gotta cheat a little, you know. Let me see if I can get this up a little so you guys can see the cake. Can you see it? I've got it on my Lazy Susan because my Lazy Susan is bigger, it's wider, and it turns, it spins better. The little turntable that I have is kind of on the cheapy side, so I like to use my Lazy Susan to ice up my cake. I have regular spatula and an offset spatula, and I have some gooey, sticky chocolate buttercream that I'm just going to put a little bit of layer in here because this cake is already ridiculously sweet. So we're just going to spread that around a little bit. Sorry for my hand. I've never done this sitting down, so we're just going to spread it around in the cake. I'm going to get as much on the middle as you can just to give it a nice little taste. And I don't know how this is going to work because, like I said, this buttercream is really, really sticky from putting the chocolate syrup in it. So we're going to put just a little bit more in there and curl that around. And leave that over there. And then I see a little uneven part on my next layer. Well, I'm going to cut that off with my my serrated knife, and I'm just going to give that a nice little even. Okay, now we've got that piece and we're going to put it on the grate and cut that up. And then we're going to take this piece. I made the cake last night before I went to bed, and then I cooled it. I put it in the refrigerator and let it cool overnight. So I don't know if you guys can see that. That's what it looks like. Now let's see if I'm going to get this buttercream to spread, because it is sticky icky wicky. Sticky icky wicky. I'll never do that again. Or maybe I will, but just not so much. I was trying to just like, since we had yellow cake, trying to make her chocolate buttercream, and I know how the regular way to make it, but I was, like I said, I was being lazy. So this is not going to be one of those store-bought birthday cakes. This is just going to be a little homemade birthday cake that I'm throwing together for her. And it's getting hot in here, as usual. Y'all excuse me. And I'm going to see if I can't get this buttercream on here. Okay, now we got that. I'm gonna put that over there, put that over there. I'm gonna sit that here, and we're just gonna try to spread it out. Can y'all see that? I hope you can see it. And the first thing you want to do is get it to reach the edges of the cake first, and then tip it over. And then we're just going to go around and try to spread it. And that's why I'm using an offset spatula, because it's just easier to turn it this way to spread the cake. And then I went to the Dollar Tree to get one of my little disposable cake plates. And of course, it's the holidays, so sorry y'all, I keep scratching my nose, but it's for some reason itching. They were sold completely out of them. So I done given away all of my cake plates with my orders. So we're going to just bootleg this because she's right here in my building, and you know, we'll just bootleg it. And we want to get it down evenly on the layer and get enough of it around here. And if you have some excess, you can use a comb to comb this if you want to, which I have, but I don't particularly need to use it today. I'm just going to make her a homemade cake. She had a birthday party last Friday and none of us were able to make it. And then when she came home last Friday, it was all that activity with the guy trying to get in our building again. I'm glad they finally caught that fool. So I don't know what he was trying to do. He said his mother lived up the hill, and I'm like, yeah, and so if his mother lived up the hill, why is he down here trying to get into our building? People, he was drunk as a skunk, y'all. So that might explain part of it, but that doesn't explain all of it, because the last time he was here, we don't know if he was drunk or not, because we didn't catch him then, but we got him this time. Woke up the whole neighborhood. Okay, so buttercream. Hoo-hoo! It's like sticky, icky, icky, wicky glue. Okay, now you could either use, excuse me y'all, I got on one of my secondhand store blouses that I just bought last week for $2. It was almost too big for me, but I like them comfy like this so I can just lay around the house and do nothing. Okay, so I can't find any of my combs, which I don't really want to use one anyway, so I'm just going to use the back end of my spatula and see if we can't get that a little bit, just a little bit neater. I see some of the cake is showing here, so we want to get some of the buttercream up to cover that. Okay. Just bring it in just a little, make it a little bit uniform, nice and neat. Sorry, my wheel is squeaking. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of buttercream, the white buttercream that I had left, and I'm just going to put that in a pastry bag, if I can get that in here. Y'all see? Sorry, I had some white buttercream in here that I had left. And I'm just going to try to put it in my pastry bag. Sometimes you can make a mess doing this stuff, boy. And then we're going to take this. Okay. Get all the buttercream off of there. I'm going to squeeze that out. And all I'm going to do is just make a couple of dollops around the cake. Okay, we got that. Now we want to take the crumbs and see if we can't get some of the crumbs on the top and on the side without making too much of a mess. And this is going to be where I make a mess. This is where I make a mess, y'all. So I'm turning the cake. I'm trying to keep it over the paper plate that I have it on already. And I'm just trying to spread the crumbs all the way around the cake. And when I do this, I try to cut the sweetness of the icing by mixing in the cake. Plus, it's a nice little decoration if you don't have any sprinkles or anything. So it really kind of like does two different, accomplishes two different things. Okay, now we've got this, and we want to clean up our mess as much as possible. Oh God, this thing is heavy. Ooh, that bum shoulder of mine. Okay, now we're just gonna make it a little bit neater. Okay, now we're going to just finish sprinkling the cake crumbs on it. Because waste not, won't not. And this is just a quick roll together cake. I've got some chocolate syrup that I just want to drizzle lightly on top. Just lightly. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just ever so lightly. And there you have it. A nice little decorative birthday cake for grown folks. No candles, no nothing. We're just going to go in and we're going to have a little piece of birthday cake and sing happy birthday to Pat. And I hope you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? That's the way it came out. It's just yellow cake with chocolate buttercream. And I saved some of the white buttercream just to decorate the top with. Sorry, let me back up a little. And then I'm going to take this down to her and go saying happy birthday to her. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. Love, peace, and happiness. Remember, guys, be kind to each other. The world is big enough for us all. I love you all so very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you. Bye. Good. Ooh, y'all lefties. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. We need a slice of cake. Where's your roommate?
She that's her mother-in-law passed.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the film is
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Curtis.
Don't cut me a big piece like that.
Why?
No, y'all gotta eat.
Get a small piece.
Don't you gotta share it with your family, Pat? Don't you have kids?
I don't see them no more right now.
Go ahead now.
Not
That's
next
big
day.
enough. That's big enough.
And you need one for Connie and Papa.
Okay.
Okay.
Get
So get his, and then give two small slices for Connie and Papa, please, if you don't mind.
I mean, what kind of cake is it?
It's just vanilla cake with chocolate buttercream.
You know
It's
she a
just,
baker.
it's
You
just
know that?
I just threw it together real quick so
cooks
she
all
could
kind of
have
cake.
a nice small piece for me. You know I have diabetes.
Pretty cake out
That's what she made for Christmas. Again.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Big enough for you?
The man up and he ain't even sung yet.
Who? We sung to her. You want to sing again?
Yeah.
You missed it.
I told you that.
You didn't hear us? How
I'll
could?
run you to the store.
No, I walk up there.
No.
Yeah, I take my time and walk.
You sure?
That's why I get some exercise.
Oh,
Put a dog
okay.
out there.
There's the wild dogs.
No, but I mean, I can.
Alright. We sung happy birthday to her.
her.
Small piece, Pat. Small piece, Pat.
Right here?
Yeah, that's good.
They got a reputation of state. I got something for them.
Look at her. She's enjoying her cake. It came out good, y'all. Look.
What kind is it?
Cake.
Vanilla cake with chocolate buttercream.
Okay, all
Hey,
right.
Walter, and I got to go.
Bye,
Okay.
Curtis.
I want
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
baby.
We're going to get this
We
up.
appreciate
All right,
you.
thank you.
All right.